Okay, these videos are just way too much fun. There's just no way I'm going to do one a day. It's going to be more than one a day. Um, but before we get started, please go to the bottom there and click on the like button. That helps me. And subscribe if you haven't already to the Herbie J. Pilato YouTube channel. I thought this time we could talk about what's going on back here in my office. The big photo there, poster thing, is from a couple years ago when I did one of my Barnes and Noble events. That was in Santa Clarita, out in that area there, or Sandusky, as we say back in New York. Wherever we don't know where anything is, we always say it's in Sandusky, even though it's in Ohio. And I made a post about that on Facebook the other day. Anyway, so there's that, and those Barnes and Noble events really helped. They actually started in Burbank, and they really helped to kick off, there's no doubt about it, my Then Again with Herbie J. Pilato classic TV talk show, which I'm so very proud of, and which would not have happened had it not been for Joel Eisenberg, Lori Gersh Eisenberg, and Steve Hillard. Thank you for believing in me, and I will always thank you forever. Okay, so that event featured my Dashing, Daring, and Debonair Male Icons book, which was a sequel to the Glamour, Gadgets, and the Girl Next Door book, which covered the female stars, TV stars of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and this covers the male stars. So there's that. And then next to that, up there, of course, is a picture of Elizabeth Montgomery, who I truly owe my career to. She ignited it by granting me my first interview for my first book and my first Bewitched book back in 1989. We talked, and I went on to publish the Bewitched book in '92, which then became Bewitched Forever Revised, and then I went on to write her biography, Twitch Upon a Star, The Bewitched Life and Career of Elizabeth Montgomery, and then after that, The Essential Elizabeth Montgomery, A Guide to Her Magical Performances, which is an encyclopedia. And after, really, because of the original Bewitched book, though, I did the Bionic book about the $6 Million Man, the Bionic Woman, Kung Fu Book of Cain, the Kung Fu Book of Wisdom, Life Goes On, one of my favorite shows ever also, which starred Chris Burke and Bill Smitrovich, Patty LuPone, and the Chad Lowe, wonderful Chad Lowe, Kelly Martin, Tracy Needham, Monique Lanier. It's just on and on and on. Just wonderful actors in that show. Over to the left, my left, your right, is Lucy DVDs, Batman, a puzzle. On top of that is like an old Nick at Night game. There's like a gift bag from the Genie convention last year, organized by the amazing Randy Rice. That was so much fun. And on the top shelf behind me, we have the Kung Fu DVD, which I was featured on for the extras, produced by Mod 3 Productions and Danny Gold and Company. And then there's my Glamour, Gadgets, and the Girl Next Door book, the Life Goes On book, Dashing book, the Essential Elizabeth Montgomery, Twitch Upon a Star, Mary Tyler Moore story, which I think is my best book ever. And this is the 50th anniversary of the Mary Tyler Moore show, so there's going to be some press on that book. Even though my book covers her entire life, and not just the show, certainly not just the show, but her entire life and career before, during, and after that show. $6 Million Man, the Bionic book. There's the DVD. That DVD box on the $6 Million Man is one of the best DVD packages that has ever been released, ever. And I was privileged and honored enough to be involved with that in that documentary or package that's included. The documentaries that's included in the package. So that's just a little bit of what's going on here. There's, of course, Jesus of Nazareth, which is my favorite Jesus movie ever. It was the 1977 miniseries that debuted on NBC, directed by the great Franco Zeffirelli. I mean, Robert Powell, or not Robert Powell, yeah, Robert Powell. Robert Powell played Jesus, and it's just, they must have, like I say, gone on location back in time and filmed it there when it was happening, because it's so realistic, so moving. And then just like last year, they did a documentary, a 40th anniversary documentary DVD release with Robert Powell going back to Israel and tracing the steps of Jesus and where he filmed the movie. So, which was again really a mini series. So anyway, that was just a little bit about The Office here. But again, please hit those like buttons and subscribe if you haven't already, and share, and share a like. Appreciate it so much, and talk to you very soon, because I'm like really liking this. Okay, there's going to be a lot of them, like a lot. Okay, a lot.